My name is Rose Turner, and I also go by Comics, and this is my studio. Welcome. I make art here sometimes. This is the first episode of Art Therapy with Rose. This is going to be a 7-part video series. I will be sharing the episodes every other day. And I just really wanted to do something to kind of help people through this really weird, confusing time that we're going through right now. A little something to help us pause and process what's going on, because art is a really useful tool for processing big things and confusing things and things that are sometimes hard to put into words, and so sometimes art works better, just to show, to let us feel our feelings, you know. So you can do these projects in any order. You can do them multiple times. You can do whatever you want. There are no real rules in art. Just make what you feel. It's okay. So, as with any creative endeavor, it is good to, and really any endeavor, whether it's creative or not, it's good to start with the self and taking a moment to pause and reflect on how you're doing and the things that you're feeling. And so with this first episode, I want to talk about self-portraits, specifically sort of a surreal self-portrait. So Frida Kahlo, I think it's Kahlo, not Kahlo. She is amazing. Look at it. It's so cool. She's fantastic. She's basically the queen of self-portraits, and her work is just extremely real and inspiring. There is loads of information out there already that you can find out more about her, but in a very small nutshell, Frida Kahlo was a Mexican painter, and she was born in Mexico City in 1907, I think. And she just lived this life of tragedy. She had polio, and she was in this terrible bus accident when she was only 18. And that accident had her bedridden for a long time, and had serious repercussions on her health for the rest of her life, even preventing her from being able to have children. But the thing is, while she was bedridden, that was when she first started painting. Someone made her, I can't remember who, made her an easel that would kind of hang this way so that she could paint while she was in bed, and it was really cool. Anyway, so the vast majority of her work is self-portraiture, and these self-portraits, they're not just straightforward of what she looked like in the mirror kind of thing, although it's easy to tell that it's her, but these self-portraits show, they give the outside viewer sort of a surreal look into what is really real, what is going on. It really shows kind of the inner workings of her head and and her heart, and the things that she had to go through in her life, and they're just very powerful. She once famously said, "I never paint dreams or nightmares. I paint my own reality." Okay, so now that we have some inspiration from the wonderful Frida, let's get cracking on the first project. For this first prompt, I'd like you to make a sort of surreal self-portrait. And, you know, again, I want it to be not just what you would see when you look in the mirror, or what someone would see when they look at, like, at first glance when they see you, but, like, really take a moment to reflect on, like, what are you feeling right now? Are you scared? Are you happy? Are you excited? Are you confused? Are you heartbroken? Are you trying to find solid ground? What's going on? Like, is it good? Is it bad? What are the defining feelings and thoughts in your head right now? And sometimes it's hard to put all of that into words. And so sometimes it's easier to go to art and to shapes and colors and just have at it. Now again, there are no real rules in art. I am going to use some paper and watercolors and markers and pens, I think, for mine, which I'll show. And then, but you can use whatever the heck you want. You could use a canvas, you could use, you could put a bunch of toothpicks together, make something. You could use some dirt and a stick to draw with. You can make it just for you. You should make it just for you. But if after you've made it you feel like you want to share it, you are welcome to. I would love to see anything that you make. You can email me. I'll put my info in the description. Or if you'd like to share it more broadly, you can put it on Instagram or something and tag me in it. Let me know. Or use the hashtag #ArtTherapyWithRose. And yeah. Enjoy the process and hang in there. Yeah. Bye guys. So, this is me right now, feeling kind of manic almost, like just a lot of things going on in my head, like a lot of ideas, and a lot of it's really good actually, but also just kind of trying to sort things out and trying to focus on just one thing is really hard, and so there's like all these conflicting, overlapping shapes that I'm trying to sort out, I guess. But it's like also really bright and colorful and kind of overall positive, I think. So yeah, that's my self-portrait, how I'm feeling right now. Ta-da-da! Looks just like me, right?